Friends, how are you all? Hope you're fine. I am Vijayalakshmi. Today we are discussing our next topic, rational numbers. Next topic, introduced to rational numbers. Before going to start introduced to rational numbers, we are all know about the proper fraction numbers, improper fraction numbers. What is proper? 9 by 4 is an improper fraction. If we convert it into mixed fraction, we will get the value is 2 1 by 4. That means here, if you have to represent the number line 2 1 by 4 mixed fraction into the number line, here it lies in between the 2 1 and 2. It lies in between the 2 and 1. So here lies in between the 1 and 2. Here, so how many parts you have to divide it 1 and 2? 4 parts. So then the denominator value is 4. So you may have to divided 1 to 2 parts into 4 parts. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second 1, 1, 2, 1 by 4. So value is 2, 1 by 4. It is divided to 1 by 4 parts, divided into the 4 parts. So first part is called as 1, 2, 1 by 4. All the proper fractions and improper fractions which are positive fractions. All the proper fractions and improper fractions which are positive represent in the number line. Proper fractions of the positive numbers and improper fractions numbers of positive numbers. Here we can see right now negative numbers. What is the negative proper fraction numbers? How to represent the number line using negative fractions. Here I want to take the example. Here I am to same 5, 6, minus 5 by 3, 5 by 9, minus 9 by 5. Here I want to represent the number line. Same 0 here. Put the sum integers on the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. In this number line also same. Here positive numbers are represented the number line right side. Negative numbers can be represented on the number line left side. So here proper fraction numbers using negative fractions how to represent on the number line. Here we already know the positive numbers 1 by 2 lies in between the 0 to 1. 0 to 1. But minus 1, negative, proper fractions of negative fractions can be represented as 0 to minus 1. 0 to minus 1. Here, minus 1 by 2 lies in between the 0 to minus 1. Here, 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 means 0 to 1. So, here I want to divide the, how many times you want to divide the 0 to 1? 2 parts. Why? Because denominator is value is 2. So 0 to 1 divided as the 2. So answer is minus 1 by 2. So it lies in between the minus 1 by 2 lies in between the 0 to minus 1. I want to divide it the 2 equal parts. Here I want to represent minus 1 by 2. So in next one minus 1 by 3. Minus 1 by 3 is also same. Minus 1 by 3 is also lies in between the 0 to minus 1. So how many times you have to equal parts? 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts. So 0 to minus 1, 2, 3, 3 equal parts. Here 1 by 3 can be represented as here. Here. Coming to 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is also same. Here also how many times we have to how many equal parts you have to consider? 4 equal parts. Denominator value is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 by 4 value is, put the last digit, 3 by 4 value is minus 3 by 4. It is also lies in between the minus 0 to minus 1. But comparing positive numbers values can be represented as 0 to 1. 0 to 1. In this, represented as 0 to minus 1. Let's check. Second one, improper fraction number. Here also same. I am using the same examples, but put in the front minus values. Minus 5 by 3, minus 9 by 4. It is the improper fraction. Improper fraction converted into mixed fraction. We will get the value is minus 5 by 3 value 1, 2 by 3. So 5 by 3 value is minus 1, 2 by 3. It is lies in between the minus 1 to minus 2. Minus 1 to minus 2. Let's see how to represent the number and then number line. See how many digits you have to, how many equal parts. It lies in between the minus 1 to minus 2. How many parts? 3 parts. You have to divide it into the 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts. Minus, so here minus 1, 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. Coming to second one, minus 9 by 4, improper fraction. You may have to convert it into the mixed fraction. So value is minus 9 by 4 equal to value how much? 1, 2 by 4 minus 2 by 4. It lies in between the 1, minus 2. It lies in between the minus 1, minus 2. So how many equal parts? 4. How many equal parts you have to divide it? 4 equal parts, because of denominator is 4. So 4 you may have to convert which is 4 equal parts, convert into, you may consider 4 equal parts. So minus 1, 2 by 4. 2 by 4. So in this way you have to represent the positive or negative fractions on the number line using this way how to representing the number line. Let's see natural numbers. We already know about the natural numbers. What is natural numbers? The collection of numbers. The collection of numbers. 1, 2, 3. This is the numbers. The collection of numbers is said to be natural numbers. Then natural numbers can be represented as n. Natural numbers can be represented as n. The collection of numbers is said to be natural number. Natural numbers can be represented as n. So coming to second one, whole numbers. Whole numbers. What is whole number? Whole numbers, including with zero. The collection of natural numbers is said to be whole number. Including with zero, the collection of collection of natural numbers is said to be whole number. Whole number can be represented as W. Whole number can be represented as W. Let's see. Next one, integer. What is integer? It is the collection of natural numbers and whole numbers. Natural numbers and whole numbers is called integers. Let's see. Integers means 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, and so on. Integer can be represented as Z. Integers can be represented as Z. Zn. So natural numbers can be natural numbers is collection of numbers is called natural numbers. Including with 0, the collection of numbers is said to be whole numbers. Integers are represented as 0, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus, and so on, represented as Zn. Now, for example, all the integers are whole numbers. All the whole numbers are integers. All the integers are whole numbers. in its conversion is right? No. If you take any whole number, other number is integer. If you can say that all the numbers are integers. If you can say that all the numbers are integers, but all the integers are whole numbers. All the integers are whole numbers. Let us take a fraction. Every fraction can be written as written in the form of W1 by W2, W1 by denominator W2 is not equal to 0. Every fraction write in the form of W1 by W2, the denominator W2 is not equal to 0. So, coming to rational number. What is rational numbers? Introduced to rational numbers, whatever. Let's see. Is a bigger collection of numbers which includes integers, positive fractions, numbers, and also the negative fraction numbers. It is the bigger collection of numbers which includes integers, positive fractions, negative fractions, and numbers, also the numbers. That's it. Now the rational numbers, two integers. It is having two integers. The integers are P and Q. In the form of P by Q, where P by Q is a fraction where Q is not equal to 0. It is called the rational number. For example, if you take 2 by 3, the denominator is where denominator 3 is not equal to 0. Let's take another example, minus 3 by 4. The denominator 4 is also not equal to 0. Where? Not equal to 0. Here I am taking a single number. Third example, 7. Here denominator is not there. So how to denominator is not equal to 0? If the number is only given the single number, so we have to represent 7 by 1. Where 1 is not equal to 0. All the rational numbers can be written in the form of P by Q fraction form. So where P, Q and integers, where denominator Q is not equal to 0, these numbers are called rational numbers. These numbers is called rational numbers. Next one, in this we have second method. That is comparison of rational numbers. What is comparison of rational numbers? In this first one, what is rational number? Second one, comparison of rational numbers. We already know that when we comparing two fraction numbers, we convert each of them into equivalent fraction numbers and then compare the both fractions with a common denominator. We already know. If I take example 3 by 4 and 5 by 7. Compare the both fractions. Both denominators are equal. Let us see these comparing these two fractions. We are having different denominators. So first you may have to convert the denominators into denominators. Both are equal. We are comparing these two factors. Both denominators are different. So we convert the each of them into equivalent fraction numbers. Then compare the both fraction with a common denominator. Common denominator. Let's see. Here I am taking an example. 3 by 4. 3 by 4. If you multiplying the both numbers into same number, these are 12. Go to next one. Here I multiplied the both numbers into 4. 3 4s are 12. 4 4s are 16 and so on. Also same. Sorry, here I am taking the 5 by 6. 5 by 6 equal to 5 2s are. Here I want to multiply by the both numbers 2 first. 5 2s are 10. 6 2s are 12. 5 3s are 15. 5 6 are, sorry, 18. 5 3 6 are 18. 15 means 20 by 24. These are the equivalent fractions of the 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. When we given fraction, multiplying the both numbers, multiplying the fraction of numerator and denominator with the same number, we will get the equivalent fraction. These are the equivalent fractions of 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. Let us check the having the same denominator of the among all the factors. Let us check denominator 9 by 12, 10 by 12. So 9 by 12, 10 by 12. When comparing these two, 10 by 12 is the highest, greater. So 10 by 12 is greater than or equal to 10. 9 by 12 is greater than or equal to 10 by 12. When you take any fractions of comparison, we can follow the same procedure. That means 9 by 12 value is 3 by 4. 10 by 12 value is 5 by 6. So 3 by 4 is greater than or equal to 5 by 6. In this procedure is also same for the negative fractions. Negative fractions. That means here also I am taking the same minus 3 by 4 minus 5 by 6. Minus 5 by 6. When you get the, in this denominators also both are different. We will multiply the numerator and denominator the same value with minus value. So we will get the, we will multiply the same number, we will get the equivalent fraction. So minus 3 by 4 minus 5 by 6. Here minus 3 by 4 into 2 by 2. That means minus 6 by 8 minus 9 by 12 minus 12 by 16. 5 into 2 minus 10 by 2. 5 into minus 5 into 3 minus 15 by 3 minus 5 into 4 minus 20 by 21. So in this way how to get the fractions. So minus, but in this less than. So in this way we have to compare the given fractions, comparison of rational numbers, given fractions. This is called as this process is called comparison of rational numbers. Let's see, we can do the problems on this.